be a desire to be loved, not adored. I want to be clear, not adored, not the love of a fanship or the world, but just to feel like you're loved.
You doing?
I'm doing well, Rachel. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, good.
Congratulations to the amazing show, The Penguin. I really, really love it. You are so fantastic in it.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. How was it for you to go step back into The Penguin and put all that weight back on and then losing it again, obviously?
I didn't have to put on a single pound.
Oh, you didn't?
Spoiler alert. No, I had a bodysuit. I had a
Oh,
big, fancy, expensive padded bodysuit, Rachel.
because I
So
did. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was very grateful for that because I had just come off a job that I had put a good bit of weight on for, and I had a few issues. So I was delighted when I heard that I didn't have to go up again. So it was all a process. The bodysuit was a part of the process. That was the makeup as well, and I was fully submerged. Yeah, it was fun to, when I did the film, I thought that the look of the character, the whole physicality of Oz, what Mike Marino created in the makeup, I thought it was so extraordinary that it was a bit of a shame to only have 5 or 6 scenes to explore that guy with. And then this came along, and I was going to have 8 hours, and we got to really dig in.
So happy. So happy you didn't have to put it on because that's a big struggle.
Same.
Yes. And so the penguin and Francis, his mother, you kind of like have a toxic relationships. Would you say that family dynamic can shape someone's life?
Oh, of course. Oh, undeniably so. Does it shape it in totality? No, but yeah, as we know, our environment plays such a huge part in how we enter the world as young adults, and what our philosophies on life are, and our beliefs, and all that kind of stuff. But it's not linear. It's not black and white. I mean, some people come from incredibly broken families and broken homes, and they go on to live extraordinarily peaceful lives, and they do great things in the community. And other people come from very peaceful homes and wealth, and they go on and they destroy themselves and others. So it's not linear. It's not, black and white, but definitely Oz's relationship with his mother is the most fundamental and the most consequential relationship in his life, as often it is between sons and their mothers. And yeah, she is both the love of his life and an extraordinary cross to bear as well.
Who was your own hero and mentor, would you say, when you were younger? And who's it now?
I don't really have uh heroes or mentors. There's loads of people I respect, and people both in the public eye and people in my life, and kids and friends and family. And yeah, there's no one really on a pedestal as such. And I don't feel I had a mentor growing up for me. Yeah, I did, you meet people in life, and they say things and they carry themselves a certain way that you find extraordinarily inspiring. People that I go to work with all the time, crew members who share their lives with you, and you find out what's going on in their lives, and you see how they carry themselves, and they don't put their shit on the world. And just people you meet in general, I get inspired by human beings all the time.
Where do you get your motivation from? You think you're so driven, you like doing so many things. It's fantastic.
Yeah, maybe I am. I don't feel like I'm that driven. I suppose just passion and curiosity, and the awareness of the good fortune that I have to be in the position that I'm in, to do the jobs that I'm able to do, and have the life, and have the 2 kids that I have. And yeah, I just love being alive. Even when it's shit, or even when I feel down, or I'm really grateful that I have breath in my body, and that I get to experience this whole big mess of what it is to be a human being.
Definitely. I believe that many viewers will be able to identify themselves with maybe the inner part of broken, as we were talking about, and maybe also challenge their own inner demons. What would you say? Can you identify yourself as Colin with the penguin and his challenges?
I suppose the most simple parallel between Oz and I would be a desire to be loved. Not adored. I want to be clear, not adored, not the love of a fanship or the world, but just to feel like you're loved, to feel like you're seen, to feel like you're understood, to feel like you're forgiven for your shortcomings, and thereby to be okay with your shortcomings. That kind of thing, I suppose, would there be a parallel between me and him, but I would like to think very little outside of that.
Would you say you learned a lesson from playing him or being in his skin?
Not a lesson. Yeah, murder is bad. Um, not a lesson. I don't, I mean, again, there's an organic aspect to learning in life that I don't think I don't have many eureka moments where I go, oh, I learned that in that moment, or that person said to me and I learned that, and maybe that's my shortcoming. But I think we learn as we go off everyone we meet and off every situation that we find ourselves in. There is some kind of internal alteration of ourselves and our perspective that takes place if we stay open to it. So yeah, I've learned that I'm okay not getting into the makeup and the bodysuit again. But I can't think of one thing except for murder is bad.
That's great. I have to wrap, but I have to tell you real quick. So Kristen said she was really surprised about you being so funny.
Oh, really? I'll
Yeah.
take it.
I thought I'd tell you. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you. Thank you so much.